Hey everybody, this is Hector Mirai with Faith and Fandom 180 on LTN Radio. So the other day I finished playing Star Wars Outlaws, and I'm still a big believer in physical media. So I took my double disc edition of Star Wars Outlaws to my local GameStop, uh, and with the intention of trading it in. Now, it's not the oldest game, it's a couple months ago, like, I don't know, 3, 4 months old, who knows. Um, and I had a hope of, let's say, $30 for the trade-in value. It's not the oldest game in the world. They're still putting out new expansions. They just put out one this last week with Lando Calrissian. But I was done with it, and I wanted to see what the trade-in value was. And so I stopped after church, went in, said hi to my friends, looked at some Funko Pops, and then I took the game up to the counter. And so I asked, all right, hit me. What's it worth? Now, this is a game that I paid $60 for within this year. And the GameStop employee, who's a friend of mine, said $12. And that was with my pro membership bonus. And I was like, just literally doing the math. I was like, well, I can get 2 packs of Pokemon cards. Then he looked at me, he's like, dude, don't do it. He's like, I'll personally buy the game from you for $15. And so he gave me $15, and I went on about my day, because the reality is it didn't carry the value that I thought it had. And I kind of knew it wouldn't, but I kind of hoped for better. And what our value is determined as isn't just based on what other people are willing to give it. And we need to remember that our value is heavily based on what God says we are and how he sees us. A lot of times we worry because we don't see our value, but he does. Matthew 6, verse 25 and 26 says, therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, nor about your body, what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? Look at the birds of the air. They neither sow nor reap, nor gather into barns, but your heavenly Father feeds them. The reality is this. If God looks at the birds and says they're worth value, he's going to look at you and say you're worth much more. God's not going to give you GameStop trade-in value for your heart and your soul. Just know that he sees you as valuable. If you want to hear any more geeky devotions from me, you can head over to faithandfandom.org. But thank you for spending the last 180 seconds with me.